Hello friends, hello family, hello everybody out there. It's Spot and I'm doing mommy's intro because she just got wisdom tooth surgery and her face is all messed up. But today we're going to do a crafting project anyways because we still got stuff to do. I'm also very sleepy and want to go back to bed and take my nap. So she's going to do this project for you. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, so like Spot said, I'm sorry you're not going to see my face because I just got wisdom teeth surgery and I'm still very sore and puffy and it's not very pretty to look at. But anyways, I wanted to do dip dyed or black tip roses today. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these dollar store roses. So this is a really easy and cheap DIY. So I got these from the dollar store. You know, you got a decent amount for only $1 each, of course, because I'm repeating dollar store. And what you're going to need for this project, so the most basic things that you need for this project is you're just going to need some black acrylic paint, you know, really easy, really cheap. You need some type of container to put this in. I'm just using an old coffee can container. And you just need a little bit of water to dilute that paint. And those are the basic things that you need for this project. Oh, and of course, either a paper bag or some paper towel to lay your wet flowers on. Now, these are just a few extra things that you could use in this project to make it either a little bit easier to work with. Some gloves to cover your hands, that way you don't get any paint on it. Some foam brushes. You don't necessarily need these, but you know, it makes it a little bit easier. Now you could either use a pair of old cheap scissors that you don't mind cutting wire with, or some actual wire snips. So this is just if you want to get a little bit extra, if you wanted to maybe paint the stems gold or rose gold or whatnot, you could also add some extra paint or even a metallic pin. These work really well, so it's up to you. You don't necessarily need these, but if you wanted to add extra detail or a little bit of shine or glimmer, you could definitely do these. So the most basic part of this DIY, and like I said, it's the easiest one ever, is all you're going to do is you're going to take your little container that you don't mind getting messed up, and then we're just going to put some of our black paint down there, just like a glob. I really don't even measure. A good glob works. So show you right there. And then we're going to add some of our water to dilute it, make it a little bit more like a watercolor. Because if it's too thick, it goes on too thick and it doesn't quite give that kind of faded ombre look. So we need to dilute it just a little bit to where it's, you know, kind of like a nice watercolor. This totally makes sense and is technical terms. So I went ahead and I just cut off the roses from the stem just because it's easier to work with them one by one. I already have my brown paper bag down, or like I said, you could use paper towel. It's up to you. That way we could go ahead and put the wet flowers back onto this so they could dry. So the easiest way to do this, and I'm not even joking, is if you want to, is just simply dip the flowers into it just a little bit at a time and swoosh it around. I hope y'all could see this. And you start to get that dipped effect. So let me do a little bit more. And there you go. And you could just dip as much or as little as you want. So we're already starting to kind of get that dipped look or that ombre look. And what'll happen is, you know, it's more concentrated up top and then it'll like kind of bleed down to give that more like faded down look. So this is the easiest way to do it. Or if you want to do it this way, just take your sponge, go in, get a little bit of that color, that watery color on there, and, you know, just kind of go in and dip it as you go. And just, if you want to kind of control where the paint is going a little bit more, this is probably the way you want to do it. So if you don't want a lot or you want it in specific areas, this is the way to do it. And if you wanted to, you could grab a bunch of them at a time and go in like this and just kind of wiggle it and, you know, do it what you like, you know, make it yours, have fun with it. So I just wanted to show you guys all my roses are drying, and what I did was I did go in just one more time, just right at the edges just to make them a little bit darker, and you can, customize it as you go. Also, I wanted to point it out because these are cheaper roses. I got them at the dollar store. What you could also do, if you get these little frays, all you do is go in with a very sharp pair of scissors and you could just trim it up and just go along the edges, and it'll make the edges smoother and a lot nicer. But it's really easy to do, and it's for the savings, it's worth it. And here they are, all done, all dried, and I am pretty happy with them. And probably what I'm going to do is use them a little bit later on for a different kind of arrangement for Valentine's Day. I just wrapped some ribbon around them. But all in all, I am pretty happy with our black tip, ombre, dark, lovely vampire Valentine's Day, I don't know, whatever you want them, roses. I love the color. I love the fact that they're darker, a little bit more of a wine color with the kind of the black tips. So I'm very happy with this, and I hope you are too. And as always, I'll talk to you later. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. It helps a girl out, and I'll see you next time, or maybe the cat will. Okay, bye.